Hi, my name is Madelaine Parker. Welcome to my channel. I am now going to do the third and final clip on this current sort of amalgamation of energies that we have going on in the next 3 days. And I'm looking at how this is affecting all the signs. So we are now going to look at the energy of what we're going to see how this lunar eclipse is happening tonight. Everything's happening around 111. We've got Uranus stationing direct tomorrow on the 11th. And I think some of all this is happening at 11 p.m. tonight, the eclipse. I'm not sure, but it's kind of interesting. And then we've got this Pluto-Saturn conjunction happening Saturday night, Sunday, Monday. So it's going to be kind of crazy time. Apparently this hasn't happened in 500 years, these kinds of energies. And the last time it happened, Martin Luther nailed his thesis to the church door. They invented the Gutenberg printing press, and word got out of the corruption of the Catholic Church, and it brought it down. So it's sort of like a period of leveling up to a more universally enlightened time and releasing karmic, addictive, materialistic, less enlightened ways and our own karma within our own psyche as well. Okay, so this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. So a lot of this whole second house for Sagittarians, this Capricorn stellium, your second house, Mars in your first house right now, feeling probably pretty motivated, Sagittarians. Uranus in your sixth house, so you've got this forward movement of Uranus and Taurus, day-to-day routine, increasing finances, and probably changing your day-to-day routine, or in a way that's going to affect and involve your day-to-day routine, health, and ways of being of service. You're going to step up your service focus. You're more focused on service. It's going to make you more money that way. This moon is in this eclipse is happening, lunar eclipse in your 8th house, releasing some karmic baggage. I'm sorry, Sagittarius 8th house, releasing some karma, some fears around finances, letting go, death and rebirth, around family, possibly starting a new family, one that is not, shall we say, a karmically addictive type relationship type based family, more love-centered, more purity of service, stepping forward with this Jupiter influence. Okay, Sagittarius, so 3 cards for Sagittarians. And if you have subscribed, thank you. And if you like this video, if you wouldn't mind liking, I would appreciate it. Thank you. So now let's take a look for Sagittarians. 10 of Swords. That's that 8th house. I would say that's definitely clearing of all fears. Fears can be felt deep in the soul and deep in our karmic issue, but the negative thinking that some of these fears instigate in us is something that we are no longer. There is definitely an ending of some sort of negative ways of thinking and processing for the Sagittarius around money. And because all of this is the 8th and 2nd house, Capricorn stellium in your 2nd house. So I would say Sagittarians are releasing a fear of being supported by the universe, releasing that fear that makes Sagittarians overdo things and overwork and push because I don't know how to turn that off, so I apologize. Even when I lower my volume, it still does it. So anyway, so for Sagittarians, I would say this is a period of deep releasing of old ways of making money and earning money that were fear-based, security-based, trusting the universe with this moon in the 8th house, possibly also eclipsing an old family out and bringing in a new family that's more based, a rebirth, a better experience, a more higher frequency, more loved rather than security based. Okay, wow, that we're getting a lot of these like endings of old ways here for Sagittarians, and then recommitting to a higher purpose, because Jupiter, you're very Jupiter ruled. You're going to be really affected by this transit. You're really committing to a higher purpose, a sort of a selflessness about you, of service, because we've got that, didn't we say something in your 6th house? Uranus in your 6th house, causing you to really expand financially through being of much more service for the greater whole. Okay, Sagittarius, so that's good for now. Now we're going to look at the sign of Capricorn. So this stellium for you guys is happening in the first house. Venus is in your second house. It's possible you will get into financially related projects involving partners, romance, or possible just relationships. The second house in Venus, money and Capricorn, money-related relationships, relationship space that will expand your finances. And then we've got Saturn, Pluto in your first house, causing you to motivate for higher cause, putting you on the right path, your true mission, the higher side of Capricorn, which is involving enlightenment, being of service to the greater whole, to the God, to the divine, your most highest pinnacle version of you. You're going to set yourself up on a whole new path, upward going. Uranus stationing direct in your fifth house. The more creative, let go, play, fun you be, creative projects, expanding your finances. Also, and again, possibly if you are single, romantic relationships expanding that involve financial advancement in some way, projects, commissioning. This moon, this Cancer full moon in lunar eclipse in your seventh house, I say old relationships leaving, new ones coming in that are personal, committed, close. Okay, so let's take a quick look at Capricorn in these current, let's see what the cards want to say. Again, Knight of Pentacles, this is a very strong period for progressing things forward financially to our better future, higher frequency, materialized reality that we're here to do, that we want to do. Clarity, knowledge, clarity of path. Knowing your motive, want family, that set, that cap, that moon solar eclipse tonight is about family. Whoop, there we go, home, realization. You are ready to make material progress forward in your life, grounding a new life for yourself. You have clarity of direction, clarity of purpose, clarity because we have this card. It's sort of a wait, you've woken up. This, of course, is going to be a wake-up energy for Capricorn. This is the energy of coming out of a dark period in your life, a dark restricted experience that your own mind and our own karma imprisoned us into a world that was dark, and now we've broken free and we've come out. Jupiter has sort of set us all free to see the will of the divine, our higher reason for being here. This clarity has come in, your purpose has come to you. You've got clarity of purpose. You want to progress financially in a way that expands your future, that does not turn your home upside down, that does not turn your personal life upside down. This full moon eclipse is all about your personal life. If you think about it, fourth house is personal life, family. So you want to progress in a way that spiritually serves the greater whole, in a way that's real, so that you can. So because if we don't progress, if we don't build foundations on things that are real, that are about who we really are, they will not be. Those foundations will not hold the full length that it takes for this to materialize. So the universe is putting us in alignment with our truth, with what we really emotionally desire to do, which is a fulfilling home life, which will fulfill our personal life as well. All right, Capricorn, hopefully that was clear for you. Now we are going to move to the sign of Aquarius. That's all happening in your 12th house, this Capricorn stellium, so shifting deep beliefs around. Now let's go into the 6th house for this full moon lunar eclipse in your 6th house. Uranus stationing direct in your 4th house. So wow, we have 12. Your Capricorn stellium in the 12th house. The Pluto clearing 12th house. So karma, beliefs restricted you from expanding, possibly financially involving properties, home, or expanding family life. Belief systems that restricted you, you're clearing those away. You're opening up to you're starting a new karmic cycle. And with the 6th house, it's going to shift your day-to-day routines, but it's going to involve possibly more family, more home, more fulfilling, more personal life. It's a personal, you want more of a personal fulfillment in your 7 of Wands. I would say with your expansive finances in a way. 7 of Wands indicates holding ground on something, possibly. Again, the Ace of Swords, so let's see what that would be around. Aquarius. Well, we have Venus in your house right now, in your sign. Okay, let's see what the next card comes out. Yes. Let me know if this is a way that is better for me to do these reads, or if you prefer to see them over the top. Anyway, this is the Four of Wands. So there's that Uranus in the 4th house. Home life, expanding finances involving possibly property and real estate, but also improving your own personal home life, possibly enabling you to be more at home. Holding your ground over clarity and being at peace with it. So in other words, maintaining the vision, a higher vision for home, investments, properties, possibly also shifting day-to-day routine, changing your life, changing a belief system that changes your day-to-day routine because it's changing your motivation for how you go forward. You want, in general, you want day-to-day life and family life to be more fulfilling, and you have a new belief system around that, and that's empowering you. It's like you want your day-to-day life to be more harmonic, more balanced, and you have clarity to live a home life of peace, and to hang in there more with possibly endeavors involving your day-to-day routine, but to hold in with projects and efforts that keep your life in a harmonized way, and you have clarity how to live your life and how to ground a project for the long term that involves your personal life or your family or your structures of real estate. But in other words, you're going to take you're clear about how to just ground this new, I got to get it the right way. This came out first. So in other words, you're at a place of understanding and clarity to ground, this is 4 and 4, to ground a peaceful, more living life experience in your career, so that your day-to-day life, your career, and how you live your day-to-day life and your work are all harmonized and blended, and possibly also involving working at home more. But in general, hanging in there for a way for you to expand your life financially, career-wise, that empowers your home life more, gives you a more peaceful living day-to-day experience. Harmonic. All right? And now for Pisces. How are we doing? Pisces, 11th house. I'm going to go do something really quick. I have to turn something off. All right, back. All right, Pisces, let's look at you guys. We've got all this Capricorn stellium happening in your 11th house. This Uranus stationing direct in your 3rd house. All of this lunar eclipse tonight in your 5th house. All right? So let's think, does that mean? That means, releasing karmic friendships, tribe, groups of friends that were more egoistically based, that were more about maybe trying to be popular and liked, and that friendships that weren't people that you could be your full truth with. And then we have this, so you're now ready to sort of step up into a new group with Saturn and Jupiter, a more higher enlightened group of friends that bring you into a higher consciousness friends group that held more higher consciousness thoughts and perceptions. You're raising your vibrational friendship zone. And in Saturn, and these are for long-term committed situations that do involve your career, okay? Because Saturn is very much about the 10th house, your career. And then we have Uranus stationing direct in your 3rd house, so communication, writing, money, creating money and finances through communication, through writing, are going to expand your finances for the long haul, with this Uranus transit in Taurus. And then with this Pluto in your 11th house, releasing egoistic worries and concerns of what people think about you and your tribe, being out on social media, releasing deep fears. This is the Pluto and Capricorn in your 11th house. Releasing friendships that were fear-based, attached. And then we have this full moon, lunar eclipse in your 5th house, eclipsing maybe non-serious relationships out of your life and putting in more serious relationships, but also non-serious projects, eclipsing out art, creative things that you weren't serious about, and now sort of shifting that into adding more creativity, energy, and fun into what your true life's purpose is, and bringing that into your new higher frequency based friendships and groups and peer group that you're now operating in, this new higher light. So you're going to be bringing fun and creativity and joy into this new group that will, and this will expand your finances through communication in this new group. So let's see what cards come out, okay? The Moon, which represents Pisces in the card. It's the card that the card that means Pisces, so it's a good card to pull. Ace of Cups, we could be looking at new relationships coming in, definitely, that make you more happy, that are more fulfilled, releasing karmic relationships. Fifth house, that's the Moon tonight, because this full lunar eclipse is in Cancer. It wants people with their personal life fulfilling, more grounded, good, setting us up to the right personal life for us so that we can be situated, stabilized for this new beginning, this new start. Stabilizing romances that are Jupiterian supported are the foundational relationships that empower us to create long-term changes that are solid. That makes sense. So we're releasing friendship groups and addictions. I would say it's a very good sign that Pisces are enabling themselves to let go of certain addictions. I know I have a Pisces moon, and I'm really releasing my sugar addiction right now a lot. And I would say I'm releasing friendships groups. And I would say that I'm starting to see a more higher in the light friendship group starting to evolve and sort of materialize in my life as well. And then I am out there communicating more on social media. So let's take a look. So with this moon possibly causing trigger today on this full moon tonight. So if you're Pisces and you do feel a trigger experience, it's just to clear some more. If you still have the capacity to trigger with your twin or with your divine partner, if you're in that journey, then this full moon tonight will probably, lunar eclipse tonight, create a triggering experience for you to sort of release some deep karma, issue, fear, pain, attachment, egoistic. If you have to have your ego knocked around before you can have love, and it needs to get knocked around, it's going to get knocked around. Happens to me. And then this is going to empower you to have this new, fresh start. So if there's any more triggering in you still needing to be triggered in order to sort of progress a divine partnership, a true love, this full moon might trigger that for you. And just so you know, ride it out. Try not to lash out. Just ride the pain out. It will end, and you will be cleared, and things will be now cleared for you to take forward to your more divine partnership that you are more in aligned here for. That is higher purpose. That's the divinely supported love, the divinely reignited love, higher in the light love. This will bring you much more contentment in your relationship, stabilizing you in order to take these next full committed cycle that we're here to commit to in order to create a higher reality, a higher frequency reality for ourselves and others. And this, all these transits are trying to sort of help us release our baggage, empty our clutter that doesn't serve us, that's junk, that's not good for us, that was ego-based, that we got because it was fear-based, it wasn't of our heart, we didn't love it, it wasn't for our highest good, it wasn't for the highest good of all. And we are now on purpose going towards reaching for long-term projects, long-term relationships, long-term creative plans, that we are now sort of initiating the journey towards. And Capricorn wants to, and these Capricorn energies want to align us in the right relationships, in the right endeavors, so that we can land where the universe and we all really most want to land. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed these. And let me know what you think, if you like, and let me know which way is best for me to do these reads. Thank you. Namaste. Good luck. Happy full moon eclipse.